back to Hardcore Minecraft, where today we're not going to be building just one, not two, but 3 different bone meal farms in the world. Now, there are some pretty massive farms I'm gearing up to make, like a wood farm eventually, and there are also a ton of crop-based farms I'd really like to make. But if we check out our bone meal supply, we have basically like 40 bone meal, and that's just not gonna cut it. So we're gonna be testing out 3 different farms today to also give you guys kind of an idea, if you've been wanting to make some bone meal farms of yourself, which one is the best, which one is the most practical for you. And even though I really don't need to build 3 farms, and I could probably get away with just building the best farm, the more the merrier, right? Also, finally, I don't have to listen to like the 7 million cows mooing and stomping on my base at all times. Whew. Now, in the last episode, we built this automatic carrot and potato farm, which we then used this gold down here to basically turn it into a golden carrot and potato farm. But there's a bit of a problem. As you can see, some of these crops aren't growing nearly as fast as some of these crops aren't growing at all. And I'm 99% sure that is because I had to use a different lighting source to get this beacon to operate. So I think if we just do this, that should give enough lighting to all these crops around here to where they can be planted again. And so we're really quickly just gonna fix up all these layers because, I mean, it's not a ton of farmland that wasn't being used, but you know me, if I'm not running something perfectly optimal, then we're gonna have to fix that. All right, all the layers are fixed up, back in working condition. So now let's get on with today's project. Now, I already have 3 big farms over here. I guess 3 farms, one of them being huge, one of them being medium sized, and one of them just kind of I don't even really use anymore. We've got the iron golem farm, our creeper farm, and our fishing spot. And I thought it'd be really cool if we built all 3 of these farms over in this area. We could maybe put the first one right there as it kind of goes along with the theme and it uses kelp. As for the second farm, it would really make a ton of sense if we slapped it in, maybe just covered up this hole and then built it right here. And then the last farm, it's just pretty massive. But I think a key component of all of this is having one central AFK spot. So if I'm able to AFK my creeper farm here, and then I'm also able to simultaneously AFK one of these bone meal farms, that would be perfect. So I think we can build the other farm right in this area. So sort of like 1, 2, 3 for these farm locations. And yes, I know that my iron golem farm also doubles as a bone meal farm, but the levels of production, not up to par. Like, realistically, I shouldn't be looking at this and still nothing. But it makes a ton of iron. It makes an absolutely ridiculous amount of iron, which is the purpose of it. But just thought I'd point out, I know I have a bone meal farm, but it's not really a bone meal farm. All right, conveniently enough, this farm should actually mirror image the fish farm pretty well. So I'm thinking about just making like a connecting pathway once all this is done and dusted. Now, this farm is tiny. I mean, it is literally 6 blocks long. I guess if you want to be technical, 8 blocks long, but still like 6 blocks long. I'm assuming this thing might make like 20 bone meal an hour, maybe if I'm lucky. Now, I'm also going to be quite honest that this is probably a pretty unoptimal design to go along with everything. Like, it's small, but basically this farm uses kelp and the destruction of kelp, and then using kelp in composters, which are right there, to then turn the kelp into bone meal. There's a bunch of kelp here. Let me just quickly see how many pieces of kelp I need to get 1 piece of bone meal. I think it's something like 20 pieces of... Okay, so that was 12 pieces of kelp. That's not bad. Oh, wait. I just found it's 23 kelp on average to get 1 piece of bone meal. And with only 6 kelp, 23 for 1 bone meal is crazy. But basically how this works is as soon as a piece of kelp grows, it'll get harvested. Oh, I just harvested all of them. Well, there you go. It'll harvest the kelp, and then the kelp will get brought down to this minecart hopper, which then distributes it to the minecart, which then brings it to the composters, which when it is full, it'll produce 1 piece of bone meal, which will go into this chest. So if I AFK this for an hour, I might get a few pieces. Like, I'm really just doing this to highlight. It is a pretty cool design, and I guess if you scaled it, like, there are some really big scales of this, but I kind of wanted to go from small, medium, and then large at the end. But I'm gonna finish designing this, making it not look super wonky. Hey, what? How did you listen, man? Wait, what if his trades are actually saying, I do need a moss block. If this guy's got a moss block, I'm gonna go dude, yo, what? What is happening? Moss block, please. No! I'm gonna have to go search a bunch of shipwrecks for a moss block. You know, man, you can get out of here, bro. Oh, are they mad at me? Oh, yeah, they're mad at me. All right, everyone's dying. Yep, you're all dead. How about that? Not just the villager, even the llamas too. Unfortunate. All right, and our little expansion is done as we're getting murked by these phantoms, but switch up a bit, switch up the dock layout, and you know, just made it nice and simple. I've been working on this for about an hour so far, and we have literally wait, no, I think that's the bone meal. Is that the bone meal we already had? I'm not, maybe we've made one bone meal so far, but it's not good. So first farm, it probably might look the best out of all of them, but it is by far the least productive out of all of them, and that is definitely not what we were aiming for. Bro, I just need some slime, and I got the dude, there's 30 mobs here. And like a 1 block, what is happening? Oh, and we got a music disc. Dude, I have that. You're trolling. I have this one. What are the odds, man? Yeah, I literally have that one, bro. Oh, dude, frogs. That's my first time seeing a frog as well. Pretty cute. Well, I'm on 2 hearts. That's unfortunate. Oh, no! He just blew up my rockets. I actually threw my rockets out. And dude, this is just not going to... Oh, my goodness. No, the phantoms caught up with me, bro. Bro, I've never seen so many mob spawns with just no slime. This is crazy. Oh, I guess we gotta make a slime farm next, because the more advanced farms typically involve slime blocks like this one does. And this is not fun. Manually farming for this stuff and almost dying. Lovely. Well, after getting our rockets blown up, we're back at our base. And I hope in this next night cycle we can get as much slime as we need to build this farm. Because, bro, I'm not doing that again. Well, it wouldn't be a Ducky the Game Hardcore video if I didn't forget to record some part of the build. So this right here is what we have so far for the second farm. It's about 80 blocks in length. It's supposed to be 100, but we cut it short because I literally couldn't find 100 blocks of flat land around my base. But we are building a flying machine right here that is going to go through and harvest all of the melons that we are going to be planting. And the machine is actually going to collect it with these minecart hoppers. It's going to break and collect it and then deposit it into this collection composter system down here. And so that is that. We're just working on getting this flying machine up and running. Well, I built it backwards somehow, so we are reconstructing and going again. We've redone it. Should be good to go. Just need to plant a few hundred melon seeds and then bone meal them because we don't even have enough right now. All right, we've planted, I don't know, this has got to be like 400 melon seeds or something insane. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the farm, see if it works, see if it flies. Okay, well, it's not flying yet. Okay, it's flying. Ooh, and then melons go bye-bye, get picked up. Wait, let me actually go see. Can I go see the melons in this? Bro, that's crazy. That's so, dude, like, that makes no sense. It's pretty stupid, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a crazy cool concept, but it's just crazy that it even works in the first place. So it just moves along here, scoops everything up. Please, return. Please return. Okay, ooh, I was like, bro, that does not look like it was positioned right. This is my first time testing this thing out. It works, beautiful. It's about to be nighttime. We're gonna go get some torches to light up this area. And then, yeah, this thing should actually be producing bone meal because if we take a look at this, there is 38 melons in here from one run. And this is only like not even half of the farm fully up and functional in terms of the melon stalks grown. And then it chills here. It distributes the melons. And then I think there's a timer. Yeah, there's a timer. And then once this goes off, it'll be pushed back. It goes back out into the world. And so we've got bone meal. We've got 5 pieces of bone meal. Okay, this actually would be a really good time to go check this farm. Because if I get 5 pieces of bone meal with the first harvest and then this thing is at like 0, that'd be jokes. Okay, we're at 0 in that one. We're at 2. We're at, wait, actually, did I take that one out? Maybe we're at 3. We're at 3 for that. So this is just for looks. This thing sucks. And then this, it's already back up. It's already back up and trucking. Perfect. And then I think I might actually add a roof as well. I thought it'd be kind of cool because there is no walls and it looks kind of ugly. So it might be cool to just add like a floating roof for the flying machine. But first we need to light it up so that no creepers blow this bad boy up. Well, the farm is all nice and finished. I think the roof adds a ton of, like, I don't know, legitimacy. Like, it didn't really feel like a farm before, but now it's kind of broken and there's blocks everywhere. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm just really excited to go into the third build. So we know this one works. It made quite a good chunk of bone meal, but I'm gonna be honest, this next one, it's about to knock it out of the park. All right, we need an ungodly amount of redstone for this build, and I'm really tempted to just mine those blocks, but that won't even put a dent in how what you need. I haven't been down here. Oh, redstone. Let's go. I haven't been down here though in my diamond mine in ages. I mean, that's kind of the problem. Is like once you get netherite gear, you really don't ever need to go mining for diamonds again. But we're down here, so I think we're gonna inadvertently find some diamonds while we're just looking for the astronomical amount of redstone we need. Yo, redstone and diamonds, dude. That's what I'm talking about, a wombo combo, baby. Oh, just one diamond. Sick. Oh, dude, I forgot I needed moss blocks for this.
I don't think
Let's go. Bro, and it's daily bushes. We got them, boys. Oh, feels good. Bro, why does this keep happening? Why do chicken zombies keep spawning it? That's the second. I've never had that happen before in any Minecraft world ever. This is the second time that's happened to me. Oh, deep dark biome. That's pretty cool. But I'm looking for redstone, not scary wardens. Yo, they gotta stop. They gotta stop spawning those zombies and those blocks for real, for real. All right, well, I kind of gave up in the realm of mining for redstone, so we bred some more villagers. We slapped them in here, and we have just been since trading with them. It's been really good, but the problem is now I'm not running low on emeralds, but definitely not too good. So maybe the next farm we're build is a mega stacking raid farm, so I never run out of emeralds again. But we're making good progress on the items. Just still a long way to go. Man, nothing more satisfying than instantly breaking some blocks. Oh, I don't even need this much ice. It's just kind of fun. Yeah, I got way too much. Oops. All right, got everything. All right, so we have the materials. Let me actually go and start slapping them down. It's a lot. I don't think I've used 4 shulker boxes in a long while for a build. But here we are, and this is where the farm is going to be. I think I might make a separate pathway, maybe honestly just from the back of that bone meal farm, and then we can also connect up the creeper farm because that's just kind of floating in the water right now. But it's pretty massive, and I got a lot of work to do, so I'm just gonna start placing down blocks, and I'll give you guys updates along the way. All right, first little update, and yeah, you could tell this is a little bit more advanced, a little rinky-dinky shack, and even the flying machine. I thought the flying machine was pretty advanced, but bro, look, I don't even know. What do you use target blocks for in redstone? I don't know, but this build calls for it, so we got it. I think there's like some double sticky piston extenders in here. This will be obviously where all the moss blocks are collected, and then all the bone meal put into the dispensers to bone meal it. And just thought I'd give you a sneak peek at the internals because they're absolutely nutty. All right, before we close off the internals, this is what we got cooking. Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know what's going on. This farm design is by Il Mango. I've been watching him for literal years. He's an absolute legend in the Minecraft community. And this is his design that I've decided to use for the farm because he makes some crazy designs and they're usually like a little too crazy for me. But this one was right up my alley. I am gonna say though, we are really close to this creeper farm, and also this creeper farm kind of sucks and it's kind of mid, so worst case, I might break this down, build a better one a little bit further out that way if it looks too weird once we're all said and done. But yeah, I don't think we have too much longer left on the build. Most of the redstone is in place, just gotta put in the water, lava, and honestly, that might be it. Bro, this thing looks menacing. Oh, I hope it works. This is kind of one of those builds where you really hope that once you turn it on, it just is gonna do what it's supposed to do. And listen, I think we've done all that we can to ensure that happens. Now, if it does happen, awesome. If it doesn't, well, we'll figure out what's going on with it. But I think we are nearly done here. All right, now to get this farm started, we do need bone meal. But once things are up and running, it will be self-sustaining meaning any bone meal produced from this farm, it'll feed right back into itself until it's like profiting bone meal. So I think all we have to do is chuck some in here, and then once the farm is started, it'll start spitting out bone meal to all of these dispensers and hoppers. Listen, I'm not entirely sure of the outcome of this. I very much hope so. It is one that is beneficial, but we'll see. JK LOL. I believe we're supposed to put it in here. Flick this lever. Okay, nothing's happening yet because I don't think there's any bone meal. There we are. Okay. Think we got that somewhat figured out. It's just getting this farm started is weird because it's all working, just not bone mealing properly. Hey, there we go. There's the water. Now it's pushing. Now we're bone mealing. Now we're getting somewhere. But the lava generator's not working properly. What happened to my lava? I think I know what. Well, my lava generator just kind of imploded on itself. That's unfortunate. We gotta redo that one for sure. Okay, lava's back in place. A man can hope. Let's see, boys. Flick of the lever. Well, is the lava at least here? As long as the lava is here. My frames are terrible right now. It seems like these are off kilter somehow. Like this one is going before this one. But I don't care. It looks like it's working, boys. It looks like we are in business. A bone meal farm has been constructed by yours truly. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't even know the output of this farm. The way this farm works is obviously all the bone meal's fed. And then once again, it's redistributed into the system. So I'm trying to see. Okay, right here, actually, where I'm actually standing. This is where the excess bone meal is going to come out. Now, since we are all good to go, we can remove this dirt, clean it up a bit. And I am going to clean up a bit of this surface area here with some concrete because it doesn't look the best. But I do kind of like the raw aspect on top, being able to see the action, see what's going on, see everything unfold. And it looks like right here, we actually have run out of bone meal for these hoppers. So I might go ahead. I probably need to go stack these up real quick with as much bone meal as I can muster. I've got 10. What about this one? What about this farm? I mean, I made this farm. And let's see. Okay, we've got a good chunk of bone meal. We should be able to get this thing back up and running. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yeah, these are already starting to fill up. I think I'm just gonna patrol the bottom here and make sure we're all good to go on the bone meal side. Oh, I got a dolphin. What up, Brody? Yeah, this one's already got a bunch of extra stuff there. I mean, you can see this is how fast we're pretty much making bone meal at this farm right now. So we're gonna keep all these other things stocked because if we don't, bad things happen. And once we're fully automated, we'll come back, build a collection system, clean things up, and then we will give you guys a total for how many bone meal this thing actually makes an hour. Well, I finally got it figured out, so everything's synced up, max efficiency. That honestly just helped outrate a ton. And it feels good whenever you have a redstone problem and you figure it out, dude. It's just so satisfying. Hey, we're getting our first pieces of bone meal. No way. That must mean the farm is like pretty filled up. Oh yeah, I think this bad boy is finally making us some bone meal. Yeah, dang, bro, that's like a stack in a minute. I only needed a stack for making the white concrete. Boys, we are in business. That might have been one of the most stressful redstone builds I have ever done, but it worked. Oh, shout out Il Mango again. Absolute legend. Bro, I always have a double chest of bone meal. I've just been building these walls, bro. Like, this is okay, this is looking mad clean now, but this is all I managed to do. And I got a double chest of bone meal, bro. This farm is going too crazy for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you all the bone meal monster 1.0. This is the design. Listen, it's simple. It's straightforward. Just clean up the sides. I wanted to keep the back open because I really love this exposed lava look. And, you know, keeping it unsymmetrical, trying to switch up the vibe. The staircase isn't symmetrical. I know. It's because the output isn't in the middle. But this bad boy, all you gotta do with the flick of a lever, wait a moment or two, and the bone meal starts flooding. And let's actually time it. That was maybe, what, like 5 seconds? Let's see. How long do you have to wait before our first piece of bone meal rolls in? I mean, we already have a double chest and a half, which is absurd. Maybe 15 seconds, 20 seconds. I don't... oh, first piece of bone meal. 20 seconds, and look at this. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick 10-minute test to see how much bone meal we make and 10 minutes of AFKing. I have a feeling it's a stupid amount, so boxing myself in. Gonna take note here. 10 minutes has started. Let's see. All right, we stopped right there. 8 minutes in, and I just want to say we've got 28 stacks of bone meal in 8 minutes. Let me do the math real quick, because I can't even comprehend that number in my head. Are you guys ready for this number? 13,500 bone meal per hour. That is like 3 or 4 double chests an hour. I only have 3 double chests down here. So awesome farm once again. Shout out Il Manga. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all the different farms. The first one, let's actually check in. How much has this made? 3 and 9. So 9 bone meal from this farm. This, if it was working and we kept running, it made about 10 sacks of bone meal. And then this fell over here. This behemoth makes a whopping 14,000 an hour. So, yeah, I think we have a clear winner of the 3 farms. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Subscribe so you don't miss a single video of this Arc series. Watch these other episodes if you like this one. And look at you guys in the next one. Deuces.